Hello everyone, it's Tondro again, and we're gonna have more world leaders as furries. Part T. First up, we have Tajikistan. The leader of Tajikistan is this guy who is basically a dictator. Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, the various Istan countries have been essentially just North Korea light for quite a long time now. So this guy in particular, whose name I cannot pronounce, Ramon, I guess, he is for all intents and purposes, your typical butcher dictator, holds power for 30 plus years, removes whoever he wants, that sort of thing. He is a vulture because he is just picking away at a very tiny piece of carcass left over by the collapse of the USSR and its consequences. Next up, we have Samia Saluhu Hassan, who is the first female leader of Tanzania. And she seems like someone who is a strong female protagonist within the story that is world history. I am very happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that Africa, at least in Tanzania so far, things have actually been looking up for once. And hey, you know what? Maybe something good will come of her leadership. So I made her a dragon because dragons are pretty friggin' cool. She seems pretty friggin' cool. Next up, we have this person's name, who I cannot pronounce, but she is, as of recent developments in Thailand, she is the current leader of Thailand. I am not too sure as to why her predecessor resigned, but oh well. She's a sociologist slash anthropologist in background, and I'm okay with that. She can't be that chuddy if she's an anthropologist. At least, if you have a major in anthropology, like post 1990, I don't. The odds of you being a racist are kind of low. So I'm gonna go with a rabbit. She seems pretty cool. That, and she's an extremely young world leader. So next up we have Furry. I cannot pronounce your last name. Who is the head of Togo? Now, he has a background as the Minister of Mining and Telecommunications and so on. He may or may not have been backed by CIA slash coups slash elections, blah, blah, blah. But do I trust him? Do I not trust him? I don't know. He's been in office. He's been in office since 2005, and who holds power for that long and still calls themselves a elected official? So I gave him a snakes because could we really ever trust him? Next up, we have Siausui Sovaleni, styled. I cannot pronounce the rest of that, and I'm sorry for all of the one person from Tonga watching this, but well, if there's anything I know about Polynesians, is that they all have cousins and they're all like really good at fighting for some reason. So I gave him a shark, not because he's necessarily a bad guy, just because he probably does know how to fight like everyone else. so I'd say shark, and no particular reason why he's red. It's just stylized like that. Next up, we have Keith Rowley of Trinidad. He is seems like a really genuinely chill dude who just wants to make his nation better from what little I have read of his political career, and he is also has a background in volcanology, like volcano studies and whatnot, which is pretty interesting. Most geography and geology type majors that I've met who were furries have all been otters, so I made him an otter. And Next we have, the current president of Tunisia, who is your pretty run-of-the-mill, really old social conservative. As you can imagine, I mean, like, this guy looks like every racist ghoul from Fallout 3. So, yeah, I decided to make him a turtle because dude looks like he'd be a turtle. And next up we have Erdogan, everyone's favorite Armenian remover. No offense to Armenians, trust me, I hate this guy just as much as you do. So he is the closest thing NATO powers have to like North Korea, or he's the closest thing to a far right version of Pol Pot because of how anti-intellectual he is, and he is what if Pinochet hated intellectuals, essentially. Um, he is a like most people associated with democratic backsliding. I made him a wolf because he loves ripping people apart. Um, and up next we have Sidar. I cannot pronounce your. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing your last name. I think it's pronounced Burmi Makhmadov. He is the son of the former dictator of Turkmenistan. And the former dictator of Turkmenistan, I can't remember his first name. Burmi Makhmadov Sr. decided to just like die in office or something. So now we have this rich, spoiled brat kind of kid. And again, Turkmenistan is mostly just another Astan country that is a dictatorship. So I decided, okay, spoiled rich dictator's son is now a dictator. What is a spoiled brat kind of persona I could give him? As someone who once owned a Pomeranian. And next we have, and finally we have Feleti Tio, who is the current leader of Tuvalu. Now, the only thing I know about Tuvalu as a country is that they are the only reason the internet has the .tv ending, and that is the sole thing that is keeping up their economy, is they just sell that internet domain ending to whoever is willing to buy it from them for the highest price. And other than that, and serving as Secretary General of the Pacific Islands Forum, which is like the closest thing they have to an EU, there isn't really too much to really glean from this guy. He seems extremely boring and generic for a politician. So I made him a fox. Sorry to all the fox personas out there. Now, that is all of the T nations. Tune in next time. Peace.